Today, my gender is queer.
Oh.
I love you.
So, funny story, some trans people actually want to look trans. Just speaking from personal experience, I've known I was trans for about 8 years. I've been out for 7, and I've been medically transitioning for the last 4. But I'm non-binary. And so the goal of my medical transition was to look non-binary in the way that I felt on the inside. And now I do. I've been on a low dose of testosterone for a while. I've gotten top surgery, and I never, ever, ever want to grow a beard. This is the goal. This is what I want. I wanted my outsides to match who I was on the inside, and now they do.
Wow.
I'm not trying to get to a binary destination. This is the destination. Ta-da!
Well, okay. Today I'm going to show you something that is just what I have been talking about. Okay. They are literally 100% co-opting what a transsexual is. Even the language, I want my inside to look like what I feel like. I want my outside to look like what I feel like on the inside. So, hey, welcome back to my channel. I just came straight out the gate on that one because when I was researching this, I'm like, these people are not like me. I don't want to be lumped into the same place as them. What are you talking about? You don't want to grow a beard. That's like the first thing a trans guy wants to do is grow a beard. And like look, all of it. I don't want you to think that this is an adult. They can do what they want. What I'm trying to prove to you here is the difference between somebody who actually says, I have this disorder called transsexualism. I'm cool with it. I want to be in a binary place. Okay. So how can trans just be such a wide thing? Because how are you lumping me into the same category as that person who they want to be trans? I don't want to be trans. I am trans. If I had an opportunity, I would have just wanted to be born as a dude. This person doesn't want to be born dude. They don't want to be a dude. I don't even know what is non-binary. Oh my God, it's so frustrating. You guys have to see my frustration right now. So with that, welcome back to my channel, friends. I'm going to show you right now. I have these TikToks and Instagrams or whatever you want to call them, and they will prove to you that these people have made it into an identity. They want to be trans. Watch this.
If you're thinking about being trans, but you're scared about bottom growth, this is for you. I mean,
if you're thinking about being trans, why are you thinking about being trans? It's called, do you have gender dysphoria? And you're worried about your bottom growth. And for the people out there, your genitals grow when you take testosterone. It's a totally funky thing that happens. But this person, I won't play the whole thing, but listen.
either about to ease your mind or heighten your scares, I guess. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about bottom growth and what it is and how it works. Well, yeah. First of all, okay, bottom growth is your little dingy down there. You know what I'm saying? Your little mins, it grow.
Your little dingy.
But not like, you not going to get a full 8-inch, you know what I'm saying? You working with a little bit, like, the part swoopty is going to be like, what?
Okay, enough. I just wanted you so that if you're thinking about becoming trans, but then they're going into talking about how you get genital growth, and the way they're talking about it is like a kindergartner and like a little wingy dingy dingy dingy. Like what? Come on, man. Just talk about it normal. It's normal. These things happen when you transition, and you have to talk about it in a very normal, adult, mature way. Because if you don't do that, then I don't know what you're talking about. If I didn't know what happened to my body, I would have no idea what your wingy dingy little thing is. What are you talking about, dude? Again, if you're thinking about being trans, you might not want to think about being trans. It's not an easy road. So the next one I'm going to bring up here is quite interesting to me because, when us trans guys like myself, transsexual men, our goal is to pass. Our goal is to look like dudes. Our goal is to walk the world so nobody ever asks us if we're trans, just to fit right into the world. It's the same that goes with the toilet. You don't want to walk into the men's toilet and everyone stares at you or says, hey, dude, you're in the wrong. Hey, lady, you're in the wrong toilet. That's the last thing you want to happen. So here's again where I'm going to prove to you that these people are not transsexual. They're trans identified. It says walking into the men's room as a trans man. Walking into the men's room as a trans man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so you see what that person was doing right there? I had to turn the audio off because it has some music and I don't want to get copyright infringement on it. But that being said, this young trans man is going into the men's room and jumping around like all those crazy trans women do and filming themselves. It says there, I'm in the men's room as a trans man, not as a man. And why are you even making a mockery of it like that? And what if some dude walked in? What if a dude walked in when you were doing this? Really? I'd love to know what guy does that in the toilet. I've never, in the many, many years I've been doing this, I never saw a dude do that. So again, proving to you once again, they're identifying and they're making a mockery of something that is very serious. And I'll almost guarantee you probably most of these people here in the next 5 to 10 years, they're not going to be trans anymore. Some of them are going to be upset that they removed their breasts. Some of them are going to be upset that they took testosterone and all the stuff that's going to happen, growing a beard and all of this stuff. When you're on a low dose of testosterone, the first one, you have a possibility of growing a beard, by the way, and all kinds of other things that are going to happen to you that you better be prepared for. So, I just get really offended by how lightly they take this.
Everybody that's been asking me if I still love graffiti because I turned trans, apparently I can't love graffiti now. Bruh. What do you think?
Did you hear that? Since I turned trans. How do you turn trans? You either are or you're not, but you don't turn trans. It is actually so insane. But you can have it. You turn trans all you want, friend. I mean, you are not in the same space. Like the absurdity of it all. Transsexual is different than transgender. Don't forget it. I'm going to keep schooling you all on it. So the last one I have really creeps me out. This one feels like the G word. Again, I got to watch what I'm saying on YouTube. I'm trying to feel it out right now, but the G word. And you'll know what I'm talking about when I bring this one up.
Is for the they thems, the she theys, the they he's, the they fairs, the z's. I love you. I love your hair color. I love your nails. I love your makeup. I love your jewelry, your piercings, your tattoos. I love your outfit, your leather, your lace. I love your laugh. I love your smile. I love your eyes. I love your music. I love your dancing. I love your art. I love your heart. There's so many things about you I love, but the thing I love most about you is that you are here today, letting your energy radiate throughout the universe. And that's amazing. Today, my gender is queer. I love you.
Today, my gender is queer. Queer is not a gender, by the way. Okay. Queer is now a political statement and it is on some level an identity choice. But what are you talking about? Your gender is queer. Also, creep vibe, major creep vibe. I feel like that one's talking to the young kids and just like luring them into their space. They just seem like the G word. Just the PDF person, that one, you know what I'm talking about. And then this is another one who's co-opting what the whole system of transition is. Now, queer is is a gender. It's so actually insane, you guys. So, oh my God. So I'm going to leave you with this. I'm a transsexual. I was diagnosed many years ago with something called sex dysphoria. Okay. I used to call it gender dysphoria, but I don't even want to say that anymore. I would say sex dysphoria. Keep it real black and white. And I didn't feel like I wanted to live looking like a woman anymore. I wanted to look like a man. And I feel that's my dysphoria. So once I got that diagnosis, went through the system, got to be passing, did some surgeries, just really fell into looking and presenting to the world as a man. And that's what a transsexual person is. All of these people I showed you today are trans identified. Transsexual people never identify with trans. It is our disorder. It is what we have, what we have been diagnosed with. So I'm really hoping that I'm getting this through to you. And you're all smart, and I know I am. But when you start to see the difference, you're going to see why things went off the deep end in the whole LGBT space, because the LGBT space is not the TQIA pee poo poo. That's what these are. So with that, I really hope that you see what I'm trying to do here, and I'm trying to really give you more information, and hopefully you can start to also divide between us and them. And I don't want to be associated with that nonsense. And on some level, I'll keep telling you, it's a little bit insulting towards people like myself, because, it isn't fun to be this way. And I really do wish I could have been born as a man, but I wasn't, and I had to fix it, and I moved on in the world with it. I'm not shedding, tears every day. So anyway, blah, blah. Thanks you guys so much. You know what to do. I don't have to keep telling you. Like and subscribe to this, and really helping this channel grow. You are totally, totally awesome. And I'll see you guys all on the next one.